Czech Republic versus South Africa. South Africa's first FIFA World Cup game was against Mexico. They lost 2-0. That formation that South Africa played with didn't work out. The formation they played was a 5-3-2. The formation didn't work out. I don't know if they won against Mexico, things would have been different. I feel like the South African players were nervous, they were anxious, playing against the 80,000 packed fans, the high altitude. I feel like South Africa gave away 3 points against Mexico. I feel like South Africa should have played for a draw or maybe a win because they have the players. It's just the formation didn't work out for them. They got a red card. Again, they have to change this again. Then they got another red card. So 2 red cards for South Africa and 1 red card for Mexico. Czech Republic played a good game against. They kept their own against South Korea, but they lost that game 2-1. South Korea had most of the ball position. South Korea was going at them, and then Czech Republic somehow, managed to lose the game 2-1. They scored a goal, even though that South Korea was dominating the game. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like a knockout stage. You know what I'm saying? South Africa, Czech Republic versus South Africa feels like a knockout stage game, but we're in the group stages because if one of the team loses, then the other team is gone. If they draw, if the game ends up in a draw, then there's still hope for both of the teams in the FIFA World Cup. Both teams want to win. Both teams want to stay in the FIFA. I'm assuming that both teams want to stay in the FIFA World Cup. It's all about this game will be decided by the tactics. If the coaches chooses the right tactics, South Africa could win. If the Czech Republic played according to their tactics, Czech Republic could win. Czech Republic have an aerial advantage. So when those crosses come in, will South Africa manage those crosses? Czech Republic, their players play in Europe. So it's that. Then I'm saying those players are used to playing against European clubs. And in terms of quality, European clubs are seen to be better. You know what I'm saying? But the South African squad also has talent. The players that Hugo chose in the first game were not bad. It was just the formation. Foster is not where he's supposed to be at. Foster, is playing with Burnley. His head, they just got eradicated from the Premier League. So he's not in the confident space, right? The 5-3-2 formation against Mexico didn't work for Foster. I understand why some people would say we don't need Foster in the next lineup, but you don't know. Maybe the next formation will suit Foster. Um, the problem in South Africa was lacking. There was no creative players. When they got the ball, they were confused. I couldn't believe they were able to pass the ball. Shout out to Ron Williams. He made great saves. Ron Williams made great save. Why did the South African national football team play with the 5-3-2?